Rise and shine, mothers and brothers and cheese wedges and handlebars all over the world. How are you? Good morning. It's Rise and Shine Fluffy Beard Friday. Some people say, is that a thing? It's a thing now because I made it up. Fluffy Beard Friday. I know the pipe smoking world, there's like Beer Sham Monday and Corn Cob Tuesday, and they got all these like days and stuff. So for beards, I'm making up a thing for beards. I call it Fluffy Beard Friday. That just means I'm unplugged. And today I just have VO5, the violet purple edition, and to kind of enhance the whiteness. So I'm a little bit fluffy today. No mustache wax, everything just combed down, just kind of fluffed up. Hair, can't see the hair. Hair is just air dried and finger fluffed and finger styled. I always ask people, do you comb, brush, or finger style your hair? Those are three legitimate different ways of doing your hair. I want to talk to you about something this morning on Fluffy Beard Friday, my brothers and mothers. Last time we talked about if your dreams aren't big enough, then if people aren't laughing at your dreams, then they're not big enough. And you got to be careful who you share your dreams with. Always be careful, because if you're vulnerable to criticism, after a while you get tough. It's like, like if you have to use a shovel or a rake and you haven't used like a hand tool, anything like a hand tool in a long time, what happens is you get calluses, your hands get sore because you're not used to that. You get calluses, and after a while you get used to it. It's like I know people that, I don't walk around in bare feet a lot, only in the summer and maybe in my house, but you know how people walk around all the time, and it's like, how do you do that, man? It's just, they said it's just because the bottoms of their feet get used to it. So what's interesting is, after a while, you can get used to anything, and this is across the board. After a while, my wife used to say this all the time, my ex-wife, after a while, you can get used to anything. And man, do I agree. I really agree with that. Anything can become normal if you do it long enough. That's the good news, and that's the bad news. The bad news is even that negative crap can feel normal to you. Whether it's like a whiny person in your life, whether it's someone who, just the type of people that you attract. Okay, let's see. I'm navigating some roads here. I had to drop off how do I put it? A body product sample at my doctor. Had a physical this week, and my blood pressure's through the roof, and I'm not going on medication, man. I know a lot of people, I know people that get up in the morning and they take 10 pills. I ain't one of those guys. What I would rather be is the kind of person that loses 10 pounds and drinks more water and modifies his diet to control my numbers. So I'm going to try that first. So I had to give all kinds of samples, 8 vials of blood. I had to pee in a cup. I had to poo in a cup. It just, too much information here. But anyways, I would much rather deal with it naturally. And I don't want to be dependent on pharmaceuticals. That's just not who I am. Anyways, are you vulnerable to people's criticism about your goals? Some of you have never set goals. Like your goal is to go to work, can't wait for your lunch hour. You work all morning and can't wait for lunch. You live for the lunch hour. Then you work all afternoon and you can't wait for the end of the day. And sometimes you have a wake-up call and you say to yourself, there's got to be more to life than this. You work Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, wow, hump day, halfway through the week. Can't wait till Friday, and you work for Friday. You work everything till, like 5 o'clock Friday is like the best part of your week. And I know I do you've seen me do the ride home at the end of my work week. Man, like right now, I'm full of energy, but when you're with me on my ride home, I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired. I get home, I work 4 10-hour days, and then I work 4 days a week, 4 10-hour days in the hair business, and then 3 days a week I don't work in the hair business. One day a week I use as my day of rest. That's my thing. It works for me. It's efficient and effective and a beautiful thing for me to use that one day a week as a day of rest. It's my Sabbath day. So here's the deal. And then the other 2 days I'm using to build other business. I am not wasting time, and I'm not spending time with time wasters. It's interesting. I love the comedian Dave Attell. He says if if you're looking for directions in New York City, look for the man with one leg, because he knows all the shortcuts. No offense to people with one limb, one leg, or whatever. But what's interesting is because the guy with one leg doesn't want to walk any faster or walk any more than he has to. So here's the deal. If you want to know where to go in life and what are the shortcuts, talk to the guy with gray hair. You know why? Let me tell you why. The guy with gray hair is very, very familiar with mortality. He knows he doesn't have 40 years ahead of him. 25-year-old guys, you can waste all the time you want, smoke all the dope you want, drink all you want, lounge, Netflix all you want, waste time with shitty relationships. But when you get to be an old mother like me, with white hair and little aches and pains and shit, believe me, I can still, I can still tear it up if I have to. I just don't make a habit out of it when it comes to partying, or I could defend myself quite well. But let me put it this way. You want to know where to go in life? Don't go to the 25-year-old little YouTube superstar who's telling you how to be a millionaire. Go to the old mother with gray hair who's wasted decades, who has spent more time in ruts and shitty periods of his life. But here's the catch. Go to the guy who learned his lessons from those ruts. Go to the guy who has made changes. I don't want to talk about the 25-year-old guy. I was down in the dumps. That, all right? You weren't down in the dumps, okay? You're just being a teenager and a young, aimless, young adult. That's all. Everybody is like that. The reality is, you want to find a shortcut, look for a successful gray hair person or someone older. When I say gray hair, I mean that kind of tongue-in-cheek, and I also mean it as representative of someone who has many, many miles on their odometer. I drive cars till they almost damn die. I got 225,000 miles on this car. I freaking love it. As long as it starts up every time I turn the key, I don't have the need to have a new car. This is A to B transportation. I don't mind it. I'm not one that gets... it's like when I went from motorcycles to scooters because of comfort. Because I was tired of having my balls all scrunched up like I was riding a horse. And when first time I rode a scooter, I was like, oh, boy, this feels good. So, but I love anything on two wheels. I'll probably end up with a road king anyway. I just got a phone call. I have no idea what it just did to the recording. I'm probably gonna get a Harley eventually, a Road King. I like Road Kings. I like baggers. I don't want anything high. I like all my center of gravity be low on motorcycles and scooters. So here's the deal. What are you making payments on? Let me pose a question like this. If you stopped making payments on what in your life would be taken away from you if you stopped making payments? Let me ask it again. What in your life would be taken away from you if you stopped making payments on that thing? All of a sudden, half your life would disappear because you're renting your lifestyle. Well, I own a home. You're making payment. Try stop making payments on that home. It'll get taken over by the bank. You don't own your home yet. When your home is paid for, then you own it. Then try not paying taxes on your home, and then you'll see how fast the government can come in and just take your home from you. So you don't really own anything in this life. Think about it. You own a few trinkets. You own books. You own your electronic devices if you're not making payments on them. The things that are the most valuable in this life are not things. It's this right here. You're not making payments on this. So take care of this. Take care of this right here. Okay? Take care of the body. Take care of the mind. It's so important. It's going to get you further than a car. It's going to get you further than a house. And I don't want to even get into that whole leave a legacy stuff. That's for another day. But take it from a guy who, like his car, like my car, I have a lot of miles on me, that I've made a lot of mistakes. And I married the wrong woman. I had babies with the wrong damn woman. Take my word for it. And this stuff lasts you forever, for the rest of your life. You will walk with a mental limp the rest of your life because of divorce. And I don't give a crap how much you overcome, what motivational speakers you listen to that tell you you can stop it. You will always bear scars and always walk with a limp a little bit. You just need to minimize that crap. You don't want to be a robot. I've had friends who joined network marketing companies who became like damn fucking robots. With all of their motivational fucking robotic mumbo jumbo, I had to eliminate them from my life because they changed. Now, here's the deal. You want to change? Change, but remain human. Remain a feeling person, sensitive to the needs of others. I can't believe I just got off at a damn rest stop. I took the turnpike. All right. And I thought it was the exit. I never take the toll roads, the pay roads to get to work. I just had to drop off something at the doctor today. So there you go. I got so jammed up I made a mistake. Now I'm heading back out on the turnpike. All right. I always act like I'm riding in a spaceship when I'm driving, and I pretend like the stuff passing me is like the stars flying. It's weird, I know. I don't know if it's from the motorcycle thing. I love the sound of high speed. Ah, there we go. There's a dude just like, all right, I'm driving 65. That guy is driving 95 because he passed me like I was standing still. That's dumb. He's on a crotch rocket with a chick on the back. Anyways, be sensitive to the world around you. That's why I made a little video about pets and animals. They keep you sensitive. Just when you thought that old heart was hard and your give a damn was broke, keeping things in your life that need you is important. Otherwise, you're going to become a hard motherfucker, and you're going to be hard to your family, hard to the ones that love you. You won't be open to love. You won't be open to tenderness in your life. And you know what? I'm not one of these. You rarely hear me talk like this. Rarely hear me talk like this. But you can't operate like a damn robot. You got to enjoy life. You got to be sensitive to others and sensitive to the things that life brings you. So I'll go back to the question, what in your life would disappear if you stopped making payments on it? Your car, your house, whatever you're making payments on. Okay? Here's the key. Value the things that you're not making payments on, but spend more time working on those things. Your health, your mind, the way you think, the garbage that you put, like I keep telling you, turn off the damn TV. Have your favorite shows and then watch them and then turn the TV off. Turn it off. Everything else is useless. If you enjoy The Walking Dead, watch The Walking Dead. If you enjoy Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Bloodlines, watch it, then turn the damn thing off. Downton Abbey, watch it, turn it off. I just started watching Ride with Norman Reedus, the dude from Walking Dead, motorcycle show. I love it. I love the motorcycle lifestyle. Love that. I love open air, open road, wind in my face. I can't get enough of it. What can you be free from? Think about the things that own you. Whatever you make payments on, that owns you. You don't own it. It owns you. Keep that in mind. Whatever you're making payments on owns you. Don't be a slave to things, to stuff. Don't be a slave to people. If you're in a shitty relationship, get the hell out. That's just the way it is. I get myself worked up talking about this kind of stuff. All right, now I gotta, close to my destination here. Let's see. Bear with me as I, all right. I work in a damn mall, guys. King of Prussia. Oh shit, what did I just do? I work in a damn mall. Actually, I don't mind it too much, honestly. You know what? I'm happy to have a job. I'm happy to have a means of earning, and I'm working on alternate means of earning. That's important. Alternate means of earning. Remember the multiple streams of income? You know why that's important? Because if one thing disappears, you have other things to rely on. Unemployment compensation for you guys that are in the United States, you know you can't live on that. That blows completely. And don't rely on a second income of someone else. I know there's so many people that, like your spouse, or if you're shacking up and you're living with your girlfriend or boyfriend, depending on who your partner is, you know, and you have a lifestyle that is supported by two incomes, that means your relationship is actually one of the legs on the stool, and the stool is your lifestyle. That relationship goes, damn, you have to move. Damn, you got to get rid of your car. Never, ever put yourself in a situation where you are vulnerable to having to uproot if someone makes a decision. If somebody wants to leave you, pack up and get out of Dodge. Is your lifestyle going to change, or is it going to get better? Think about that for a second. I was working in a salon. I interviewed about 8 salons, and I started a men's grooming. I didn't want to cut women's hair, so I started a men's grooming studio in the back of a salon. I loved it. It was the perfect situation. It's what I worked at for the past year. And then the salon closed. Motherfucker, I couldn't believe it. My ideal situation that I was just starting to build up, the damn bottom fell out because I was relying on someone else. And that's never gonna happen again, ever. Never, ever, ever. Do not rely on other people. Make shit happen in your own life, okay? Make shit happen. Start part-time, like with my YouTube income. I got 5,000 subscribers. I've gotten 2 checks already from YouTube. Tiny little things that like pay my cell phone bill. You know, I'm not doing the 10 and 20,000 a month thing yet. I want to make the $250K a year on YouTube. It's gonna happen. But I'll tell you what, right now, that doesn't happen overnight. You build by building relationships with people. When I meet people who are watching this video, like you right now, you, right there, you. When I meet you in person, one of the things that I guarantee you're gonna say to me, and I'm willing to bet this, one of the things that you'll say to me is this: wow, I feel like I know you. Well, no shit. You know why? Because you do know me. Because I'm talking to you right now the way I would talk to you if you were sitting in my car, or if you were sitting across the table from me and we were having lunch, or we were sitting at a bar having a beer and hanging out. That's me. I'm not acting. You're getting to know the Sultan of Silver. So I'm building up my income a little bit at a time. Every month, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Come on, dude, park. Pull out, pull in, pull out, pull in. Holy crap, dude, readjusting your car. Be decisive. Dudes, be decisive. There, that's a great example right there. Be decisive. Be decisive in your life, which means that make a damn decision and stand by it. Make a decision and stay. Do not be wishy-washy when it comes to relationships, when it comes to jobs. Make a decision. Stand by it. If it sucks, suck it up, man. Suck it up. Take the punches, make a move, get the hell out. When it comes to relationships, if you're in a relationship where you are not banging confident, where it's not making you healthy mentally and physically, get out of Dodge. Get out of Dodge. Been there, done that. Gray hair. Been there, done that. You ever see signs that say, beware of ruts? I say beware of ruts because some can be 10 years long. All right? All right, mothers, brothers, cheese wedges, handlebars, and whoever. You have a great day. Go tear it up, man. Reach for your goals. Reach for your goals. Your goals are worth it. Whatever goals you have are more. Your goals, like I heard Grant Cardone say, your goals are like your babies. You wouldn't let your kids starve. Well, don't let your goals starve. Your dreams are like children. Nurture them, feed them. They will grow. But you have to work on them every single day. Do it, my brothers. Have a fantastic day. George Bruno, also known as the Sultan of Silver, on Instagram, at George A. Bruno. At George Bruno for Twitter, Periscope. GeorgeBruno.com is the website. Facebook, George Bruno Luxury Hair Experience. If you need a good barber or beardsmith in your area, you don't have to come to me. I know a lot of people all around the world. I can help you with that. If you need someone, let me know. I'll do some research of someone that's within your area. What else? That's it. I got clients starting real soon. I'm banging all day long, cutting hair. So tear it up, man. Just tear it up. All right, my brothers and sisters, everybody, just go get it, because this great hair is going to creep up on your shit so damn fast. Your life is going to be so over with. You're going to get to the point where you don't have a lot of years left. And I realize that, man. My mortality looks me in the face every single damn day. Go get it, man. Bye.